Hello, this is Stampy, and welcome back to my Let's Play on King's Quest. Hopefully you watched the last episode, so you know what we're in the middle of doing. Quick summary, just to recap you, we're having a battle of wits against Manny. I've been solving a bunch of puzzles, so far so good. I've solved all of these fine. If I drink the wrong potion, then I get hypnotized and I'm under Manny's control, so I really don't want that to happen, and hopefully that won't happen. But yeah, let's keep on going. It looks like there's a lot more goblets to choose from this time. So there's always a clue to kind of explain the rules of the game. So let's find out what we're doing now. Okay then, so each digit reveals a set of adjacent black squares in the corresponding row or column. Let me read that again. Each digit reveals a set of adjacent black squares in the corresponding row or column. Multiple digits in a row or column reveal multiple sets of consecutive black squares separated by at least one square. 15 of these cups are safe to drink. 15 are safe. How many are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so like more of them are safe to drink than not. Let me read this again. Each digit reveals a set of adjacent black squares in the corresponding row or column. Multiple digits in a row or column reveal multiple sets of consecutive black squares separated by at least one square. Does that make sense? I don't even understand this. I don't get it at all. So I can choose where the black squares are. So when it says each digit, so if I go here, so it says like 1, 1, 1. So 1, 1, 1, and 2. So that would be like, what, like 5? I don't know if I'm just being dumb, but I don't understand this at all. Let me read this again. So I got a certain amount I can drink. So it looks like I'm going to be marking them like this. And I guess, am I marking the ones that are black? Each digit reveals a set of adjacent black squares in the corresponding row or column. Multiple digits in a row or column reveal multiple sets of consecutive black squares separated by at least one square. So I don't know if it's saying 1, 1, 1, if it means it's surrounded by 3 black squares like that, maybe? But I don't... So it looks like we're going to line them up. So it's 2 and 1, 1, 1. So I don't know what this means. I literally can't even start to understand this. So what I'm going to do, and I thought this was going to happen at some point, is I'm going to just work it out for a bit and have a think and kind of work out exactly what it is I'm supposed to be doing. And then I'm going to come back in and see if I can actually solve it, because at the moment it's just really hard to concentrate while talking. So give me a little bit of thinking time and we'll come back in and I'll see if I can solve this conundrum. Right, welcome back. As you can see, the puzzle has not been solved, but I think I have at least worked out how I'm supposed to solve the puzzle. So it basically kind of just clicked with me. Me and Squishy kind of just had a bit of a chat. I brought her in and we had a little thing and we had a few different ideas of how to do it. But I think I've worked out what the puzzle is. So I think it's basically saying that, for example, see it says 2 here. It means there needs to be 2 squares next to each other in this column here. And then this one says 4. I think that means that one needs to have 4. And then the ones where it says 2 and 1, I think it means that there needs to be 2 and then a 1 separate to it. Because you see it says that it reveals like that the blocks need to be adjacent to each other unless there's a gap between them. So I think that's what I'm supposed to do. I was going to try and work it out and then carry on recording, but I thought, you know what? That's cheating. Let's try and solve it together in the video. I don't know. Maybe you've already solved it already. So I think the easiest place to start is to do 5, because I know that has to be this fully completed. So hopefully that's going to allow me to work out where the others are. And then there's these 2 4s along here. So let's go 1, 2, 3, 4. So yeah, there needs to be at least 3 in some of these rows. I don't know that these... Actually, no. The next one should be these, because these ones have to be like that because there has to be a gap in between them, doesn't there? So that means that... yeah, that should have helped me work out some other ones now then. So, because it needs to be 1, a gap, 1, a gap. So they have to go there. So that top little section should hopefully be completely right. Then this one needs to have 2 in it. And that's already solved because there already is 2 in that column, which means I can't place anything else here. So Has that helped me? Not particularly, but maybe. Then this one then needs to be 4. So I still don't know. Actually, there can't be that there. So this has to be like this. And so does this one. Because I can't place any black squares down there. So these have to be like this. And then this one, there needs to be another 1 somewhere in this section here. And then there needs to be a 3 there. No, I can't place anything here or there. So that means that to make this 3, I need to place the 1 down there. So now I have my 1 and my 2 as well. And then is that it? I think that might be it. How many squares is there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. There we go. I think I've worked it out. So I now just need to mark these very carefully with the same pattern that I did. I'm glad I worked it out. I'm glad that I didn't give up and I was able to, well, fingers crossed, solved it. We haven't seen whether it's going to make me get hypnotized yet.
You could have made these a little more challenging.
So that puzzle was actually really easy. The actual puzzle part of the puzzle. I just didn't understand what the puzzle was for a while. I don't know. I think they described it okay. That was just me being silly. Right then. Things seem to be gradually getting more and more complex. What are we doing here? Okay, let's see if I can understand this one better. Kings can be brave, compassionate, or wise. But there is only one path that leads to all 3. To find the 1 cup that is safe to drink, you must follow the path that begins on a triangle and ends on a 3. So let's just do that. Oh, it's just maths. Oh no, it's just maths. So we got 12, take away 9 is 3, plus 10. So it's not that one. It can't be that one, can it? So I think I just followed the path then. But there's so many different options, isn't it? So 9, so that's 3. Plus 11, so that's not correct there either. So 12 take away 7 is 5, plus 11, no. That's all just way too high, isn't it? Let me just read what it says again, make sure I am doing this right. Find the cup that's safe to drink, must follow the path that begins on a triangle and ends on a 3. So it has to start from the top here. So 8, take away 7 is 1, plus 1 is 2, so it's not that one. 8, take away 5 is 3, plus 1 is 4, so that one's not correct. The thing is, I could keep going. Oh, no, I can't, because the arrows only follow this way. So 6, take away 5 is 1, plus 1 is 2. Oh, I think it's this one. I think it's that one down there, because look, 6, take away 5 is 1, plus 2 is 3. So I think it has to be this one. Is that it? Surely that isn't it.
One more to go. Think you can handle it?
Okay, that one was, like, it looked complicated, but that one's actually just ridiculously simple. You just, like, that wasn't even a puzzle. You just followed the trail until you find the right one. That was just like, you know the puzzles where you get where you draw a line through a maze to get to the middle or the end? That's just like what that was. Okay, that one was surprisingly easy. What is this one going to be? So we got a few different shapes. Oh, these shapes. I recognize these shapes from all of these different puzzles. I was looking at them. They didn't seem to do anything. I think this is going to be to do with them. I think this is going to be like a combination of all of the puzzles that's come before. But let's see what it says. A good king looks towards the future, but is always conscious of what he is leaving behind. Okay, dokie dokie. So, right then. So it's definitely going to be something to do with the past puzzles. It doesn't say anything about how many to drink. I guess I need to drink 5 of them, probably, by the sounds of things. So let's go and look at this first one then. So this was the diamond, and I had to drink number 3. So do I tick number 3? Maybe? Let's give that a go. Let's go to this one over here. So this one was, is it how many I had to drink? Maybe? So how many did I drink on this one? I had to drink 4 on this one. So are there a bunch of number 4s? There are. So let's tick the number 4. So maybe it's the amount that I needed to drink. Maybe that's the solution? Let's just go with that and see whether that kind of seems like it's working out. So how many did I drink here? I drank 1, 2, 3, 4 by the looks of things again. Oh, I don't know whether this is right then. So I drank the same amount this time. How many? So I know on one of them I drank 15. Are there any number 15s even on here? I don't think there are. Oh no, there is a 15 there. Is this going to be correct? So how many did I drink on this? I only drank one on this one. I don't think that's it. I don't think I'm doing this right. I don't think that I'm solving this in the right way. And what's he doing? He's just kind of standing there waiting for me as well. So the way these are placed aren't showing anything. A good king looks towards the future, but is always conscious of what he left behind. So, I mean, I left behind a 1, 2, and a 4. Maybe something to do with that. So 4, 5, 6, 7 is. Do you think 7 is the answer for that one? Because they're the ones I left behind. Does that make sense? And what do we have over here? So I don't know. I don't get it. Once again, I have been quickly stumped by another puzzle. So this is the star one. And then, is it the amount of drinks I left behind, maybe? That could be it. So I left behind 3. Yeah, let's have a go doing that and see if that works. So I left behind 3 cups there. So let's go and tick number 3. How many cups did I leave behind here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So I left 12 cups there. So let's go and tick number 12. Oh, number 12, sorry. Yeah, number 12. Is that them all? Yep, that's all of the 12s. And then on this one, how many cups did I leave behind here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Oh, that's the one I just counted. Silly me. And then this one's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So there's 10 cups I left behind there. So let's go and do. Are there any 10s? I don't think that. Did I count that right? Let's go and count here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, so it's definitely 10. Oh, there is a 10. There is a 10. I can see it. It's right there. I was just blind. Right, then this one is 1, 2, 3, 4. And I think I've already. Oh no, yeah, there we go. There's the 4 there. So let's go and tick that off. And then this one was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So maybe it's because there's 2 of them, it's 2 12s, maybe? I'm worried that this isn't right. It has made 5. I do have 5 tick now. Let's give this a go, just because I don't know what else is going to happen. I am worried, though, that this isn't correct. Fingers crossed.
Stand still. Neither competitor could prove they were smarter than the other.
I did it.
I was afraid of this, friend. Although you started out as a lanky bumbleward, over the years my trials have conditioned your wits to equal mine. No matter, I have a backup plan.
I was wondering what this was.
This flame enchantment will ensure neither of us can leave until the other is perished. How about instead of wits, we engage in a lethal game of chance?
Grandpa had no choice but to play the game. He was trapped and his kingdom was on the line.
I won this set of goblets from a game of wits with Lord Sarwin. One of them holds an irreversible eradicating elixir. A powerful magic that will slowly destroy whatever it touches from the inside out. There are no special markings or any way to puzzle out which is the poisoned vessel. If there was, I would have slipped it into the batter of your breakfast years ago. But what fun would that have been? We'll each take turns choosing a goblet to drink from until they're all gone, and the better man wins. You'll drink first.
Grandpa was at a loss. For the first time in his life, the 4 E's of puzzle solving could not inform his decision. There was no logic to puzzle out. No clues or hints. Just a simple choice of life or death.
Okay, well, it says we're going to drink until the goblets are all gone, but there's only 2. So what do I have on me? Oh, I got the candle.
Take your time. There's no strategy here. Just blind luck. Something you've always excelled at.
There's got to be something. What about this? Can I look at this?
Oh, don't mind that. Just a simple trinket.
I'm trying to look at this. So this one has 3 windows on the tower. This one only has one? Do you reckon that's a clue?
Alone, it's just a decorative prop.
No, he keeps telling me to leave it alone, but I don't think it is.
Oh, don't mind that. Just a simple trinket.
It almost looks like a spot the difference, doesn't it? I'm gonna drink the side that has 3 windows on it. Wish me luck. Life or death.
Well, I guess you won. Bested me. Good show, old friend. Guess I'll ingest this and call it a night. But you know I don't play fair. And you've just revealed where the elixir is hiding. You played right into my trap, just like that foolish archer.
What's he doing? Oh no, he's pouring it on top of Daventry.
Yep. Grandpa's life was spared and our whole family moved to Tanalor. The end.
No, Gwendolyn.
What?
It couldn't have ended like that. You know, if I chose that path, it would have destroyed the very castle you are standing in. There was only one solution.
He was out of options. Grandpa looked around at the kingdom he created and realized there was only one choice.
What? Grab this?
Grandpa knew the eradicating elixir would slowly destroy him from the inside, but Daventry would live on. That day, Manny was outsmarted in a way he never imagined possible. In a way he could not comprehend.
Huh. Nice move. I'll accept that. But let's see if I can help speed up the effects of that potion. You pushed a thinking man to brute force. I hope you're happy.
You've already won. There's no need to torture him.
It was at that moment, while his body was being jerked through the air, that Mordak was reminded of his first encounter with Grandpa.
So if you remember, this was from all the way back in chapter 2, where we saved him by pretending that there was a giant dragon there. He remembered that we're good and compassionate.
Stirred up something fierce inside Mordak. Manny didn't save him from a life of goblin abuse. Grandpa did. And it was time he repaid the favor.
Leave him be. I won't ask you again.
I guess it's time I held your tongue.
What's going to happen now? Come on, Mordak. You can do magic too. The crystal. The germite. That's the thing that's keeping Manny human. He smashed it. He's going to turn back into a kitty cat. Goodbye, Manny. There he is in all of his different forms. And now he's gone. That was the only thing keeping him alive, I think. And so are all of the trials. Mordak saved us. It'd be nice if he did that a little while ago, to be fair. Before I had that elixir. So that must be the thing that's killing Graham. It's not old age. It's that potion that he sacrificed himself to save the castle.
Castle were broken, and he was never heard from again. Daventry continues to thrive and prosper, thanks to the sacrifices made by King Graham, the greatest grandpa to have ever lived. Is he still...
Oh, yes. He heard every word. Thank you, Gwendolyn. The hat suits you well.
It was beautiful. You kids have always brought so much joy to your grandfather.
All of his children have.
All right, kiddos, it's bedtime. Say goodnight to Grandpa and I'll tuck you in.
Good night, Grandpa. I love you.
I love you too, God. And I am proud of you.
Thank you. That means a lot.
I just want to say, you're the best grandpa. You're my favorite person in the world. I love you. And I'm so sorry you didn't get your last adventure.
Sweetheart, there is nothing to be sorry about. I now know that all of my adventures will live on forever inside of you. As long as you keep telling my stories, they will never die.
Thanks for sharing them with me, Grandpa. I love you.
I love you too, dear. Go get some rest. Wake me in the morning, and we can make some pancakes.
Grandpa.
Okay, so we're back to playing as Gwendolyn now. I think I'm just going to carry on playing probably until the end of the episode here. So this is probably going to be a very long episode, but I don't want to kind of stop recording in the middle of this moment here. So obviously we knew that he didn't have long left. And, you know, Gwendolyn's saying that he didn't have his final adventure, but I kind of feel like him passing on the torch to Gwendolyn kind of was his final adventure. We can see here these tapestries of all of the different achievements and different things that have happened throughout his life, throughout the last 5 chapters. And it looks like Gwendolyn's the new storyteller. Looks like she's taken over the reins from Graham. And there's a bit of Graham in her. Of course, they're related, but he's passed on not only his stories and his knowledge, but also a bit of his personality. He's helped to shape Gwendolyn into who she is today. Looks like he's not here, but I think there's a note left on the bed. From Graham to Gwendolyn.
My sweetheart Gwendolyn, when you read this letter, you'll already know about the crown I have left for you and why. Please don't worry about me. I lived a long, fulfilling life, and I wouldn't change one decision. I've promoted wisdom and knowledge in this kingdom, and I've seen that same thoughtfulness in your eyes. But I would never force upon you rules and addenda to protect my legacy. You must make your own decisions. I only share my stories in the hope that they would help you down whichever path you choose for Daventry. Go forth and be Queen Gwendolyn the wise, or the patient, or the dragon slayer. Just know that I will always be watching over you and kissing your forehead from the stars above.
So Gwendolyn's now Queen Gwendolyn. Stanley Graham isn't with us anymore, but as you just heard him say, he lived a long life, a happy life surrounded by the people he loves, and he wouldn't change it for the world. So there's a crown, but you know what? I think I'd much rather wear the adventuring cap. I wonder what the mirror's gonna tell her about her future and her adventures. I really wanted to put the adventuring cap in. I thought it was kind of letting me choose what I wanted to wear. But it looks like I can't. And what's this here? Ah, these are all of his old pictures from his memories. That's the chest that the Hobblepots gave me in the last episode, isn't it? Something to remember them by. Can I walk around the rest of the room? Do I have anything on me? Oh, I've got the candles on me somehow. I don't know how Gwendolyn manages to get them. So I don't think it let me look inside of this chest. What about up here? Is there anything I can do here? I wonder if I just leave through the door now. Doesn't seem to let me. I'm not actually sure what I'm supposed to do now. Let's just kind of look around the room. And just make sure we've looked at everything. And see what happens next. Ah, the candle. Oh, the magic mirror. What's it going to tell me about my future? Quite a lot by the looks of things. Yes, and I did get to get the adventuring hat after all. So there we go. That is the end of the final chapter of King's Quest. The newest King's Quest. There's been many King's Quests. An absolutely amazing game. I know in some ways it is a very sad ending, but in other ways it's a very bright and happy ending. The world keeps turning. Time moves on. People's legacies keep getting spread, stories retold in new and interesting ways. I would love to see another game following Gwendolyn in the future. I have no idea if that was going to happen, but that would be an amazing to see the story continuing. But overall, these games have been absolutely amazing. Definitely some of my favorite games that have come out in the past few years. Right up there in my top 10. I've loved it. It's been amazing, and I know that from reading all of your comments, the people of you that have kind of stuck through and watched the series and followed the story have really enjoyed it as well. And I love hearing about the decisions that you made on your game and kind of things that ended up different compared to what I did. So that's the end of it, though. I'm really sad because, you know, for the past year or so, I've always been looking forward to another chapter of King's Quest coming out, but that is the last one. But yeah, I'll certainly be continuing to play more games on the channel. So any other games like this or any games you're interested in and want to recommend me to play, feel free to leave them as a comment. I also just want to say thank you to The Odd Gentleman, all of the developers of the game, for making the game. You know, I know you didn't make the game for me or as a favor, but it's just a game that I absolutely enjoyed. So yeah, I want to say a big thank you to all of them as well. And of course, the last thank you is to all of you that have watched through these videos and yeah, continued watching until the end. that is the end of it now, though. So for the final time in King's Quest, I want to say thank you all very much for watching, and I'll see you all later. Bye!